Another day in paradise, man. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about it for sure. Many say, you know what I'm saying, they love the game. But even though you love the game, the streets don't love you. You know what I'm saying? You can love, let me type that in. You can love the game. You can love the game. But the streets don't love you. I had to type that in real quick and pin that in the comment section. Let me add more people to the live. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody was like, man, you ain't been going live in a minute. What's going on? Handling business. You know what I'm saying? That's all I've been doing, just handling business. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? Let me add people in the live real quick so I can touch on this topic. Because a lot of people say they love the game. Oh, man, P, I love this game, P. But honestly, I don't even think a lot of people that say that actually love the game. I don't think they actually love the game. I think they like the attention. I think they like the money. I think they like the fame. You know what I'm saying? I think they like the notoriety. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what they like. You know what I'm saying? I think they like everything that comes with the game. You know, always getting compliments and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily think they love the game. A lot of the individuals say they love the game, but they don't even know what the game is. You know what I'm saying? I got hitters on my team. You know what I'm saying? I got bitches calling me daddy. I got money. I got, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got jewelry. I got houses. I got property. But that don't mean you love the game. That's the part we got to break down. What is the game? You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know what the game is when you say you love the game, then how can you expect to love something you don't know about? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because when that money leaves, when you no longer got that money, when you no longer get that attention, when you no longer got the fame, when you no longer got the, you know, get the compliments and everybody telling you how great you are, when you lose it all, who are you truly? Many say they love the game, but they don't realize the streets don't love you. A lot of people, they only recognize that the streets don't love them after they lose everything. You know what I'm saying? It takes for you to lose everything to realize that the streets don't love you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be real, the way a lot of people talk, not only do the streets not love them, but for some individuals, this lifestyle is not for you. So, you know, it's not going to bless you. It's not going to be a blessing at the end of the day. It's going to be nothing but turmoil. It's going to be nothing but trouble. It's going to be nothing but tests. You know what I'm saying? So I had to break that down in regards to, you know what I'm saying? I love the game. You know what I'm saying? But the streets don't love you. And do the game love you? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got to be honest. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but we got to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you having money at the end of the day, you having money and niggas complimenting you and, oh, man, you riding clean, Ron. Ain't nobody fucking with you, P. Top of it, J-Way, top of it. Ain't nobody fucking with you, P. Ain't nobody fucking with you, P. Ron, you got the cleanest car. You got the biggest house. Nigga, you the flyest motherfucker out. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Almighty Ambassador Ron. Almighty Ambassador Ron. All hail and all praise to Ambassador Ron. It's like, when I hear that, the first thing I think is this. I think about Uncle Ice. Only one blue mouth, top of it. I think of Uncle Ice off of Paid in Full when he was like, I can smell a motherfucker with money. You know what I'm saying? I can smell a motherfucker with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money. You know what I'm saying? I think of Uncle Charles. So in the streets, you gonna have people that praise you, worship you, tell you how great you are. You're a star. If you was down, they'd speak down on you. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? But when you up, you know what I mean? And I want everybody to realize this too, because I'm going to post this live on YouTube. When you up, even in a lifestyle, there's Uncle Ices even in a lifestyle. There's niggas that, I see you shining from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? And when you up, they talk highly. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people in the streets, when they say, oh, the streets love me, I'm the voice of the streets and the streets love me, I don't think they realize what they're saying. I don't think they have identified genuine love versus somebody that is jealous, and that jealousy turns into envy. You know what I'm saying? But when they're jealous, they might have the spirit of, I admire this person. And then when they see that they can't emulate or perpetrate or be like you, then that's when the envy comes into play. You know what I'm saying? The Real International Low, top of it. Another Day in Paradise. In the streets, there's definitely Uncle Ices. You know what I'm saying? And get love in the streets, but the streets don't love nobody. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And it's important to understand, I need to have game. You know what I'm saying? I need to have game. I can't just, oh, I love the streets. And just because you love the streets don't mean you love the lifestyle of Pippin and Hoeing. And before I continue, everything I'm saying on my live is strictly entertainment. I don't promote, condone any criminal activities whatsoever. I'm a messenger, and I'm sending the message out to the masses. You know what I'm saying? I love game. I love information. But that Uncle Ice spirit, that's even within the lifestyle. You have niggas, believe it or not, you have niggas outside on the B, in casinos, at bars, that will see you shining. Now, this is somebody that is claiming the same thing that you claim. They'll see you shine. They see you with rings. They see, or you don't even have to have any materialistic. You don't got to have rings and all that other shit. You can have a certain glow about you that you can't purchase. You can't go into the jewelry store and purchase that, but you got a glow about yourself. Or it could be your intellect, your mindset. You know what I'm saying? The words that come out your mouth, how empowering you are, how impactful you are. And believe it or not, there's niggas outside right now that don't like that shit. There's niggas out. Divine with some of my guy, top of it. Another Day in Paradise. There's niggas outside right now that hear you talk. You know what I'm saying? They hear you speak, and you don't have no jewelry. You don't have no chain or no rings or none of, or you might even have it, but you're not wearing it. You know what I'm saying? Your jewelry at the end of the day is your mindset. Your jewelry is your words. You have a certain glow about yourself and a certain frequency level that these niggas can't fuck with. They have to dress up really well. They got to put on costumes and shit to fuck with you. And believe it or not, there's niggas outside right now that don't like that. They don't like that shit. That's where top of it. Ain't no lover, top of it. Shout out to Duddy. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas outside right now that you know what I'm saying? You might be walking inside the store and there might be a group of niggas and they'll just stop and stare at you with their mouth open. You know what I'm saying? And you might be thinking, well, shit, do I got something on my face? No, it's that natural glow that you got. You know what I'm saying? Or you might even have jewelry on with the glow. It's that natural glow that you got. And niggas don't like that. It could be the way that you pop it outside. And I want people to be cognitive of the people they surround themselves with. Because when they see you glow, they see you shining. You know what I mean? When they, oh, P, I see you, P. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give you your flowers, P. You one hell of a P, though. I'm just saying, though, P. Like the ones that's overly joyous. You know what I'm saying? The overly, when it's over the top. P, hey, P, I'm just saying this, though, P. How can I get like you at the end of the day, P? I'm trying to get like you. When I grow up, P, I want to be like you. Right now, I still got diapers on. I still got a binky in my mouth, P. I'm still a baby, though. But with you, when I get big, though, P, I'm going to be just like you. Nigga, you better watch that shit. Hey, you better watch that shit. Sarcasm, exactly. The sarcasm. You know what I'm saying? You might come to the Blade in ADB card and nigga like, oh, I see you, P. You doing your thing, huh? You deep, huh? Okay, P. I see you. The sarcasm, you gotta watch that shit. There's Uncle Ices in this lifestyle. I could smell a motherfucker with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money. I realize that everybody that reach out to me is not genuine. I'm a very wise individual. I realize that everybody reach out to me ain't my friend. To be truthful, I don't be around a whole bunch of niggas. I don't fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with everybody because I know how niggas is. I know that overtly joyous, you're so great. I know that compliment can turn into envy. That respect can turn into envy. That love and admiration can turn to envy. Because what they'll do is they'll try to duplicate exactly what you do. And once they see they can't match your energy or you got too much flavor for a nigga, that's when you come around and then the nigga gets silent. That's when, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you like, man, he was just cool with me. And now they look at you driving in the car, you see somebody, you make eye contact with that same person that was showing you love and admiration, that was giving you your flowers, which I don't even want no flowers. You know what I'm saying? I remember Simple even talked about that. He said, nigga, don't give me no damn flowers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the bitch. You know what I mean? This ain't no Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? I understand what niggas are saying when they say give me their flowers, but no, I don't want to get no flowers. They get silent because real has entered the room. Yeah, they show love. They show all this love and admiration, and then they see you, and you know what I'm saying? Niggas tilt their head up and act like they don't see you, or niggas walk past you, and the same people that showed you admiration is because them niggas is talking about you. They see that you got too much flavor for them. They don't like you. They envy you. If they had the opportunity, if they learned your routine and how you move and how you get down, they'll send some niggas to rob you. They'll send some niggas to shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Top of it. The Chosen King 9, top of it. Another Day in Paradise. They'll send some niggas to rob you. They'll send some niggas to kill you. The streets don't love you even if you love the game. You can love the game all you want to, but the streets don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? How many niggas that went to jail and all them niggas in the streets, they didn't send you a dime. Them niggas didn't send you no money. Them niggas didn't bail you out. Majority of individuals gonna bail you out or show some type of love towards you is your family members and your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? How many niggas didn't went to jail and the bitch done fagged off? You know what I'm saying? The bitch didn't, she didn't left. You know what I'm saying? How many people been in situations where they was down bad? And how many people can you call for a jug and he wouldn't rub it in your face? The streets don't love you, even if you love the game. You know what I'm saying? The streets don't give a damn about you. If you were to transition something that happened to you, it ain't gonna be them niggas in the streets. They probably wouldn't even hear from it until social media. It's your immediate family and your loved ones. Don't get it fucked up. The streets do not love you. You be lucky to have one or two individuals in your life that actually check in with you to make sure that you're alive and breathing. For real, for real. The streets don't give a fuck about you. And I need you guys to realize that. You know what I'm saying? And the money has blinded a lot of people from the reality. The money has made a lot of people within the streets think they're bigger than the game. No matter how much money you got or how big your chain is, you're not bigger than this game. Your friends, watch them. These bitches, you better watch them. Even if they act like they not watching, they still watching you. Many get inspired, but most envy. When you shining in the streets and you making money or what, how many crashed out for the feet and still got her? Come on now. Hey, that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. You know what I'm saying? How many crashed out for the feet and still got her? I'm so glad you brought that up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the individuals that crash out, I'm glad you brought that point up. The individuals that crash out for the broad, not only do they not get her, but she ended up going to fuck with individuals that you might beef with or that you don't like. You crashed out over this broad and you ended up in jail. She didn't have shit to send you. As a matter of fact, if you crash out for that broad, I guarantee you she not going to be there for you, because deep down inside, she don't respect that. She don't respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? She don't respect that. You think in your head, I can't be no sucker out here in these streets though, blood. Like, I gotta get on niggas. Like, I'm instantly on shit. Like, you gotta realize, Ambassador Ryan, like, when you be on the suits and the jackets and all the furs, fedoras and shit, niggas can get on you though. Like, they think it's sweet, they think it's cookies. Niggas will break you off, Ryan. You feel me? And you be cool, you be clean and shit, but you gotta think about how other niggas think. Everybody ain't no P. Some niggas will get on that timing with you. You know what I'm saying? And my mindset is just say you not no P. Because that's not how a P at the end of the day, he's going to move militant. He don't got to be a gangster. You don't have to be a gang. You can still be a man and protect yourself. You can still move militant and not be a gangster. You can still be preserved. You can still move with finesse. You can still talk with etiquette. You can still talk, you can still conduct yourself with class and still be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Sincerely Smooth 16, top of it, another day in paradise. You don't have to crash out, you know what I mean, to show people in the streets that you a man. I'm going to say that again. You don't have to crash out in the streets to show people that you a man. You don't have to crash out in the streets to have respect. I don't respect no crash outs. I don't think you have a purpose. It's sad that we in a generation with people saying they're crashing. I'm a crash, I'm a crash, I'm a crash. What do you stand for? You know what I'm saying? I respect the OGs because things were with a purpose. Things really mattered. Nowadays, you got individuals crashing out for things that don't matter. I don't respect that, not one bit. And if you feel like I'm talking to you, if the shoe fits, tie it up and get laced the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Wear the motherfucking get laced the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like I'm talking about you. Because I will post this on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I will post this on YouTube. I don't want any more brothers to crash out. As a matter of fact, I don't want individuals within this lifestyle. That's why I always say in my live, I don't condone or promote any criminal activities. I just know there's individuals that are still going to be in the lifestyle, even if I tell them not to. So if you're going to do it, I'd rather you do it the right way. Don't crash out. Don't shoot that man over that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like individuals driving all the way down the street. Oh, I had to catch up with you, P. P. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? What's going on? Oh, man. Whew. I had to chase the pippa down. You know what I'm saying? To let you know, that's my bitch. I'm like, brother, you came all the way down the block. You went 8 blocks down to let me know that's your broad? He's sweating. He got his hands on his knees. He's sweating just to let me know not to sweat her. And let me just say this. Let me be the first to say, if you haven't heard anybody say it, I'm going to be the first to say it. Please don't sweat just to, run all the way down the street or drive all the way down the street sweating with his hands on his knees. Whew. P, I just had to let you know. Not the sweater. That's me. Whew. Shit. You got a cigarette? You got some weed? Please don't do that. Street's not the same. I mean, even these so-called gangsters not even gangster. Come on, man. They not. Please don't sweat. Break a sweat. Like, I haven't seen you run like this. You haven't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, you doing all this just to let me know that's the sweater? You know what I'm saying? I just had to let you know I'll kill over mine. She's not yours. A lot of you guys think that the broad is your property. She is not yours. And you're going to learn pretty soon when you get locked the fuck up. Don't wait till you get locked up to say these bitches ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till you get locked up to realize that. Hold on real quick, because they blowing this shit outside. They trying to come against this game. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of these niggas that's trying to stop me from sweating a bitch, trying to come against this game. They blowing the trees outside and shit. But, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we don't do that. I kill over mine at the end of the day. Just know that, though. It's on site with mine. She's not yours. I understand that a lot of people have to project a certain type of personality or image in order to get some money from this broad. But do you matter? Do you have a purpose? Do you have a purpose for real? Do you stand for something? Or are you just willing to crash out even behind the broad? Because some of y'all are crashing out behind the broad and you don't even know it. Like even approaching somebody saying, hey, P, like leave that alone now. That's me. She's spoken for. You don't even know who you talking to. Just like individuals say everybody ain't no P. You right. It's some niggas that'll get with you. Everybody's not a P. You right. You right, for surely. Yeah, everybody's not a P. You absolutely right. It's some niggas that'll get with you. I know everybody got a 30 round and everybody got a 50 round and a 100 round and AR and 100,000 guns and 57,000 chains and the money. Yeah, a lot of you niggas have let the money blind you from this game. It's a lot of niggas that got money that's not here no more. It's a lot of famous motherfuckers that got money that's not here no more. Yeah, everybody is not of this game. You pull up on that motherfucker saying she's spoken for, it's some niggas that'll smoke you for that type of shit. It's some people that will do that, for surely. For sure. But a lot of people, when you having money or you having power or you have ego, it blinds you from the realities that, hey, I'm not the only motherfucker out here like that. It's some niggas that will get with me. Ambassador Ron, you know what I'm saying? I understand I'm not the toughest motherfucker out. I don't endeavor to be tough. I don't endeavor to be no gangster. I'm not a gangster. I don't bang. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a part of a clique. I'm not a part of a criminal organization. I don't partake in that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I've been around a lot of OGs, and I was told that gangsters move in silence. So a lot of you guys that's boisterous about the, you know, being a gangster and you a P at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And then you have these same individuals willing to crash out over broads and then making death threats, you know what I mean, on social media. You contradicting yourself because gangsters don't do that. Neither do Ps. So who are you? A lot of people in the streets haven't identified who they are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in the streets haven't identified who they are. So you can't love the game if you don't even know who you are. You can't go through identity crisis in this lifestyle. Lost in the sauce. I'm clear that I'm not a gangster. You know what I'm saying? I make it clear that Ambassador Ron ain't looking for nobody. I make it clear that Ambassador Ron's not looking for no smoke. But I am a man. A wise one at that. But I am a man at the end of the day. What do you say on the movie? I'm a man without it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because one of the first things you have to be is a man before anything. You know what I mean? If you ask these niggas, which one is worse? You losing the bitch or you losing your life? Majority would say, nigga, both. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask this again. Which one is worse? You losing the bitch or you losing your life? Nigga, both. Matter of fact, losing the bitch is death, P. A lot of individuals will say that. You know what I'm saying? Losing the bitch is death, P. A lot of individuals they literally look at losing the bitch as death. They literally look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've realized just throughout my time, you know, my young existence on this earth that a lot of these niggas like you until it comes to money or bitches. You know what I mean? When it comes to those things, that's when you'll see their true color. You know what I'm saying? And individuals within the streets, a lot of them don't have a sincere desire to pimp. They just like money, the recognition, and the power. But when you lose some money and you lose that bitch and them bitches ain't there, you're going to see who they really are. You're going to see who they really are for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of individuals haven't went 3 months holeless. A lot of people haven't went a month holeless. They're having a good run. And when the run is over with, you're going to see who they really are. What you're going to hear is all the rules and shit, all that shit don't matter. Just make your money. It don't matter how you make your money. Just make your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck what these niggas is talking about, bruh. They not having motion. They not making their money. They not really having it like that. That's what you're going to hear. You either going to hear that from individuals that was in the game and lost it, and they mixing it to fix it. And since they mixing it to fix it, meaning they doing other things to get money, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna make the rules seem like they don't matter. Every dog has his day. Everybody's gonna go through ups and downs and turnarounds. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they might be financially stable, but they're going through ups and downs and turnarounds mentally. They're not mentally stable. Game without works is dead. Facts. They're not mentally stable. They got ups and downs and turnarounds in their head. They battling with themselves mentally. They're going through emotions mentally. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to money, when you lose money in these brawls, you're going to see who they really are. They're going to say, what is the game for real? Like, is she really supposed to be a reflection of each other? Are we supposed to be a reflection of each other? We can't be a reflection of each other at the end of the day because I don't have a pussy. You're going to start to hear shit like that. Top of it, only if you knew, another day in paradise. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start hearing things like that. We can't be a reflection of each other. Like, we got to think about the things that them OGs put in our head. That shit ain't real. The game ain't real. None of this shit is real. And the reality is, it's realer than they think. You know what I'm saying? Because the game is spiritual. The game is energy, the energy that you project. And if you think like that, like the game don't matter and, you know, this shit don't matter, it's just about making the money. Like I said, that's usually coming from individuals that are not abiding by the rules of the game. You know what I'm saying? Or individuals that's doing bad, or they had their run and they run it's over with. You know what I'm saying? And then you hear them say like, she can't be a reflection of me because for one, she don't got a dick. It's like, hold on, time out. You know, when we say she should be a reflection of you, we talking about what you uphold as a man. Characteristics. Like you a man of truth. You a man of character. You a man of integrity. You a man of truth. You a man of, you know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. We're not talking about physical features. But you'll start to hear them say things like that. And he might even say it to a broad. And it might make sense to her. Because there's no rebuttal. There's nobody to rebuttal or to hold on. That ain't true. And a lot of these dudes don't want to have a conversation with me because at the end of the day, I'm going to make them look stupid. Because the shit they say, it only makes sense to a bitch that hasn't ran into me. Realistically, if we're going to keep it real, it only makes sense because you're the only one saying it. There's no rebuttal. There's nobody to say, hold on. No, that's not true. When we talk about being a reflection, what that means is you guys' values align. When I mean reflection, what I'm talking about is your principles, what you uphold as a man, what you stand for. If you clean, the broad you got should be clean. If she's just paying you at the end of the day, she's just paying you at the end of the day. That don't mean she was a reflection of you just because she's paying you. Just because she's breaking herself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people within the game, they get that confused. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes say that because they don't have love for the game. They just like the streets. You just a street nigga. You hear a lot of street niggas say shit like that. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, you know, I love the streets. Not knowing the streets don't love you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these dudes at the end of the day, not only do they not love the streets or the game, because a lot of them don't even love the streets. It's just that you looking for love. Believe it or not, there's people that's in the streets that are looking for love. They're looking for the attention that they didn't get as a child. And the only way they can get that type of love or attention is by being in the streets. Now, this live, I don't expect everybody to get thousands of views or 800 views or nothing like that on the YouTube, because I'm going deep and it's real. And a lot of people don't like that at the end of the day. But it's the truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes don't even love themselves, so they can't love the streets. And for the ladies at the end of the day, I want you to do something. I want you to ask him, what do you love about the game besides the money? Looking for love in all the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? But you love the streets. Give me 3 examples of how you shown that you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? I love the streets. You know what I mean? People say that, I just be like, damn. Do you think that people in your circle genuinely love you? Or it's because of what you have? You know what I'm saying? But the ones that get inspired, like, man, you fly. They say you fly, that they recognize that you fly, and you start to see them, have a burning desire for this lifestyle, and you start to see them get fly and have their own identity while they get fly, because there's a lot of people that you're inspired, but you haven't developed your own identity. You know what I'm saying? When you in this game and you get inspired, develop your own identity when you fly. You know what I'm saying? I can understand when you look up to somebody, you might take on personality traits, but as you continue to evolve within the game, in order for you to love the game, you would have to go through your own personal experiences to have your own identity. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. I must say that's not only is it very important, in order for you to be of this game, you have to have your own identity. Louis Farrakhan said something a while back. You know, they keep blowing these damn trees, man. I'm gonna let them sit up there and blow this shit. But it's not gonna stop this game. But Louis Farrakhan said something very profound. I remember this. He said this during an interview. He said jealousy stems from love, but envy has its roots in hate. The people within your circle, man, watch them. Watch that broad you talking to, too. I know you like she calls you daddy and the way she rides your dick. And, ooh, daddy, you just so amazing. Watch her. Even when you on the beat, when you on the blade, I want you guys to watch what broads you talk to. Watch what broads you talk to, because you might be sweating somebody's wife. And on top of that, not only sweating somebody's wife, but she can get on the phone. Hey, daddy, he riding around. He got chains. He got jewelry. He look like he got money. Not knowing, bitch, you might be putting your boyfriend in jeopardy too, along with yourself playing around. That person with jewelry, he might have something on him. You know what I'm saying? He might be riding around protecting himself. And the person with the jewelry in the car, the one she calling on, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You putting your boyfriend, or what you call your P, or whatever you want to call him, you putting him in jeopardy, because now you're jeopardizing his freedom. You know what I'm saying? You put him in a compromising situation to where, you know, it's like it's either his life or the next man's life, his freedom or my freedom. And I think if a woman genuinely loves you, because you think, you know, it's people in the streets thinking that, you know, these broads love them, especially if she putting you in those predicaments. If a broad's putting you in those predicaments, she don't love you. She don't love you. You know what I'm saying? She don't love you. You know what I mean? If she'll do it, if she'll get the next man set up, she'll do it to you. You know what I'm saying? Snakes will snake. I never heard of a loyal snake. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these broads is greasy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these broads is real greasy, man. You got to watch them. They'll set your ass up, bringing them to your house and being too lax with your chains and bringing every broad to the spot, and you know what I mean, laying on a blow up mattress with the broad, and everybody know where you stay at. You know what I'm saying? Bringing broads to your mama house. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. These broads talk. They run their mouth too much. Especially when they're angry, when they're upset. So I want you guys to be careful on what type of broad you talk to. Stop bringing that broad to your mama house. Don't even bring her close to it. You know what I'm saying? Don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Especially if you love this game. Especially if you love this game. Because at the end of the day, they would not only would they set you up, but they'll speak bad on you. He had me at his mama house, such and such and such. And they watching. A lot of broads choose just to be able to talk bad on you. Just to be able to say they know you. It's not that they want to make you rich. It's not that they want to put you in a profound, environment. It's not that they want to actually see you on. They just want to be able to say they know you. So I want people to do their due diligence with these broads. You know what I'm saying? Some of these broads at the end of the day had no business even knowing who you are. Honestly, if we're going to be real, if we're going to keep it all the way real. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't even love the streets if you don't got no game. If you have no game, how are you going to say you love the streets and you don't got no game? You don't even know how to move. And if you don't got no game, you shouldn't be in the streets. Prime example of individuals not having any game. Look at Lil Durk. Lil Durk is a prime example. You know what I'm saying? Free that man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see any man locked up. Any black man. And I know some people say, well, some of these niggas need to be locked up. You know what I'm saying? But, if you look at Lil Durk, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? What was the young brother's name that got on Lil Von, unfortunately? I don't want to see no young. I wish we can all, critically think, mentally respond before you emotionally react. You know what I'm saying? And with Lil Tim, that's his name, Lil Tim, when he took out King Von, at the end of the day, when you think about it, it's like you retaliated quick. Lil Durk retaliated quick. And this is all allegations allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know the super details behind the case. But, allegedly, he responded quick. He retaliated quick. You know what I'm saying? The evidence with the purchasing the flights and, buying certain things with through a business account, and even people within his circumference and his circle, it's like you got to do your due diligence with the people within your circle and your circumference. You know what I'm saying? But if he had game, you know what I mean? If he had some game, it would, and that's why having some ism in your life is important. Some realism in your life is important for the fellas and the ladies. I would tell him, don't respond so soon. Don't respond so soon, bruh. That's way too soon. Don't book that flight in your business OTF account. That's dumb. The feds, the police are expecting you to respond. Don't rap about how you gonna get revenge. That's dumb. Don't rap about how you're gonna get revenge. That's not militant. That's not smart. That's not what gangsters do. No, that's not smart. You know what I'm saying? And then you didn't even get the person that you intended to get. You know what I'm saying? No game. Even with the King Von situation. Who's telling these niggas to move? Who's telling these niggas to move militant for real? You know what I'm saying? The street. That's why I say you can love the game, but the streets don't love you. Because if there's somebody within the streets that love Lil Durk, they'll pull him to the side. Hey. And I seen the interviews a few people that did try to tell him. But that goes back to what I said. Some people have made all this money to where that power, that ego, it feeds them so much that they look past game. They look past that shit. They look at it as small, minute. It's going to take experiences and something to happen for them to humble themselves. If they don't humble themselves and say, you know what? You right, bro. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me move militant. Let me not move like a crash dummy. Let me think. Let me mentally think and not emotionally react like a bitch. Because you can't call yourself no ism if you thinking like the broad and moving off of emotions. You have to mentally respond and not emotionally react. That's something that Sinful to P said. I'm quoting Sinful when he said that. Mentally respond and not emotionally react. I've had situations where I emotionally reacted before. I'm speaking from my experience. Everything I'm talking about is from me speaking from experience. Me being wise. Me saying, you know what? You right. I'm sharper than that. I'm way sharper than that. I'm on a whole different trajectory and a whole different level mentally. For real. I'm not these average ass niggas. I'm not. And I know that. So with me knowing that, I have to move. It's almost like to whom much is given, much is required. I've been given a gift of game, knowledge, wisdom. So I have to move like I have game, wisdom, knowledge. I can't move like the average individual. And I know there's people that listen to me. There's people that are inspired by me. There are people that don't like me. Now, I can't imagine me giving away all this great game and information and encouraging people not to crash the fuck out. And there's still people out there that don't like me. Giving all this great game. I'm talking about hours of game. And there's still people out there that don't like me. Telling people, don't work the job. I mean, don't be within criminality. Don't be a pimp and a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a pimp and a hoe. Get a job, work a career. And some people think I'm joking, but I'm not. A lot of people do need to work a job, and you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be Taco Hell. It doesn't have to be Murder King. It doesn't have to be McDownum instead of McDonald's. It doesn't have to be Wild Buffalo Hogs. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that. You can be a firefighter. You can be a technician. You can work as a lawyer. You can do, you know what I'm saying? You can be a pilot. You can do those things. You know what I'm saying? An architect. I don't condone or promote any criminal activities, but I know it's people that are still going to indulge inside the lifestyle. You can even be a podcaster. I appreciate that, East Coast Division. Appreciate that. You can even be a podcaster. Shit, start a podcast. One thing about me, and a lot of people say that, oh, he's just a podcaster. I don't vlog and do blogs on just, what happened in jail, what happened to her. I'm not a DC Baby Draco. Shout out to DC Baby Draco. He's doing his thing. But I'm not DC. I'm not a Bay Area Compass. I'm not a Jalise. I'm not those individuals. I talk about game. I talk about game. I talk about the lifestyle. I'm not looking to cover other rappers. Now, if they happen to talk about the game, I might bring it up. I might or might not. It just all depends. You know what I'm saying? On their influence. I might or might not bring it up, but I'm not looking to broadcast, rappers and shit. I like game. I like information. I want to talk about the game. Sneeze Bricks, top of it. Another day in paradise. I like talking about the game, strictly the game. All that other, I don't want to talk about other artists and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I know I did a podcast on particular individuals. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about the game. It's all within the game. You know what I'm saying? I like talking about the game. I like talking about how we can make the game great. How we can make the game even greater. How we can get to the essence of the game. How we can be, and I know it's like, this is, bro, we in different times, bro. This is a new generation. That's what's up. But does a new generation mean that there's no rules? You know what I'm saying? Thinking and banking, top of it, another day in paradise. High-minded, hungry, top out. Even though your conversations are based off the lifestyle, if they listen well enough, it can apply in other areas of life. Facts. If they listen well enough, they'll realize, a lot of people take what I say as a diss track or an attack. But if they really take the time out to listen, they'll see, nah, he's actually giving some game, bruh. He not just a podcaster. No, Ambassador Ron, he be outside actually, for real. And there's people that's been asking about me. You know what I mean? It always gets back. When you're a genuine person, when you got people that show love towards you, but not only show love, but have genuine love for you. Because don't get it mistaken, the streets don't love you, but there are people within the streets that got genuine love for you. You know, everything that's said about me gets back to me, for the most part. You know what I mean? I've had broads, you know, contact me and send me money and try to talk bad about, you know, the person that, you know, that's supposed to preside over them. And I sat up there, hey, bitch, we're not talking about that individual. Now, if you want to fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, that's what's going to happen. You're going to show through your actions. But it's not going to be me sitting up here having a Wendy Williams conversation about, you know what I mean, your folks and stuff like that. You know, he likes being called daddy, and he, you know, he's so goofy, and he be moving loose and woo, woo. Check this out. Time out, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I've actually turned down broads. You know what I mean? Send me money that really wasn't nothing. This ain't no money. I'm cool. Stay where you at. I don't even like the fact that you talking about the next man. We don't do that. Despite if this person likes me or not, we don't do that. I'm not going to allow you to speak bad on this person's name at the end of the day, because, bitch, you would do the same thing to me. And that's not what hoes do. You know what I'm saying? That's not what young ladies do. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. No doubt. And the viewpoint of the game, and that's the beautiful thing, that, and I love that people can have a difference of opinions about the game, but it's still within the game. It's still game oriented. You know what I'm saying? It's game oriented. It's not outside of the game. You know what I mean? And I love the fact that I have people that are seeking consultation off of the game. See, that's something these bloggers, you know what I'm saying, and other podcasters don't have. Sinful had that. Freeze got that. Gorgeous Dre got that. Myself, I got that. They don't have people seeking consultation off of their messages. Like, man, you making a change with your messages. You know, I was thinking this one thing, but you know, just listening to you, Ambassador Ron, I got a difference in opinion on things. I'm glad that you made that message. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. That's important. I know we 50 minutes in. The whole time I'm still waiting for you to email me that E14 track. I need to do that. I know. Look, I've been so busy. Man. I haven't even been able to post as many lives as I want to. I haven't been able to work on some of the things because I've been busy. I've been moving around. You know what I'm saying? That money not worth the problems that bitch is like will bring. For sure. I'm actually gonna do a live called, is she a liability or an asset? A lot of broads are a liability, like a light bill. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's important to learn her history, man. Learn her history. Learn about what she responds to. Learn about what she reacts to. It's important to learn her history and know what type of broad you're dealing with. Stop giving these broads your address. Stop letting them come over your house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stop it. Work on that broad. See what type of broad you're dealing with. And don't just accept any broad. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are not even thinking about the risk versus reward. You're only thinking about the reward. You're only looking at the reward. You're not looking at the risk. You know what I'm saying? And stop listening to some of these dudes too, man. I be on the blade. I be hearing some crazy shit. Hey, oh, he went to go. He was behind your bitch. Pull up on that nigga. I be like, man, if listening to these niggas, you're going to jail. Stop listening to them. Stop listening to them. You're going straight to jail listening to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And for the intellectual individuals that are intellectual and you within this game and you take this shit serious for real, just realize that if you try to pop it to these niggas, like intellect or, you know what I mean? They gonna look at you like, what you trying to kick knowledge, nigga? I'm a drown. They don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So their only option is to crash out. I want you to realize that. Their only option is to crash out, so just stay away from them niggas. They're gonna eventually crash out. They're eventually gonna, you know what I'm saying, start beef with somebody. You know what I mean? Or either start beef with somebody or be so buddy with people to where they get backdoored. You know what I'm saying? Leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave them alone. Focus on handling your business. Focus on generational wealth. Focus on you. Focus on being a better man. Let them crash out. You need to be going to environments where they can't even spell where you're at. That's where you need to be going. You need to be going to environments where they don't allow people like, you know, like them, like crash outs. Oh, in this environment, we don't allow you. You can't wear that, sir. No, sir, you're not allowed here. You got to go in environments like that. Get the hell away from these niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But individuals like YNW, the Melly, you know what I'm saying? P. Diddy, Lil Durk, Young Thug. They all loved everything that came with the streets. But they just needed somebody to give them some game. Somebody that they respect to give them some game. Because even when you try to give somebody some game, if they don't respect you, they're not going to listen to that shit. They're going to always look at it as an attack. Instead of, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I needed to hear that. I need people in my circle that's going to keep it real with me. I can't have people in my circle that's going to lie to me. That's another reason why the streets and a lot of people within the streets don't love you, because they're only there to tell you what you want to hear. If you can't be my friend if you're not going to tell me, hey, bruh, I ain't going to lie, you was wrong. You can't be my friend. Don't even call me a brother at the end of the day if you can't tell me you was wrong. Ron, you was wrong, bruh. Man to man, you was wrong. I don't need no yes men around me. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. Because if me being honest with you causes us to not to be friends, fuck them. That's my mentality. You know what I'm saying? They only see money and not potential damage that broad could cause to their household. Facts. And it's have the same mindset with the broad. If me being honest causes you to leave, fuck her. Straight up. I'm not talking about the physical way. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about leave that bitch alone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stay away from her too. But all those individuals that I mentioned, if they have some game and somebody to be honest with them, you know what I'm saying? They need somebody to pull them to the side, bro. I don't give a fuck about your money, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you did was wrong. Or I don't give a fuck about your money, bro. Don't fly that broad out. You know what I'm saying? To where you at. P. Diddy. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about your money, Dirk. That's some crash dummy shit. I know I'm not having motion and money like you, bruh, but that's crash dummy shit. Do you want to maintain your money? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to maintain what you got? Are you not blessed? Count your blessings and be wise. Embrace your joy. Don't let them steal your joy. Another thing is, before I close out, I want people to understand that the system don't love you. The streets don't love you. The system don't love you, but you can love the game. You know what I mean? Leave the street shit alone. I'm going to say it again, man. Leave the street shit alone. Them people ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a pimp. Don't be a hoe. Work a career. Make an honest living. And if you don't make a career, if you don't get into a career, create something to where it brings generational wealth. You be your own boss. You be your own owner. I don't want to condone anybody to be in a lifestyle. I'm somebody that enjoys podcasting. You know what I mean? If I could sit back and just get a whole bunch of consultations, you know what I'm saying? That'll be great. And for those that want to know, I do have more consultations coming soon. Matter of fact, I'm available for consultations. I'm totally available for consultations. For those that are going to listen to this on YouTube, you can add me on Instagram at ambassador_Ron 2.0. If I don't reply, you can also hit me at Scientist of Game. Scientist_of Game_. I'm going to say it again. Scientist_of Game_. Reach out to me if you want a consultation. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody that has got a consultation, because I'm not going to lie, them consultations, I actually learned something. I learned a lot within them consultations. A lot of people might look at it as me just giving them consultation, but I also learn a lot from those individuals that I talk to. You know what I'm saying? You will never be able to maintain your finances if nobody knows how money works, and a whole crew full of stupid, unintelligent crash outs. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But what do I know, man? You know what I'm saying? But for those that really listen to me for real, listen to learn and listen to get some game, much love to you, man. And for the people out there that, you know, don't have anybody out there that to pull them to the side, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with me. Ambassador Ron is somebody that will give consultation. Ambassador Ron is somebody at the end of the day that's going to tell you, and you don't even got to see consultation. You can listen to this live right here. Don't crash out. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know your worth, you're gonna ask yourself, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? If you know your worth, you're going to ask, is it worth it? And for the young ladies out there, I'm talking to you too. If you with the individual that's crashing out, if you know your worth, you got to ask, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all have choices. Like E40 said, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got choices. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got choices. Make a choice that's wise. Make a wise choice. You know what I mean? But I appreciate everybody that joined the live, man. And this will go on YouTube. And I'm going to be dropping more content back to back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be dropping more content. I know I said that before, but I got busy. So, you know, y'all have patience with me for sure. But I appreciate everybody that joined the live. And we're going to have more coming soon for sure. Hey, guys, if this helps, I read a book called Secret. They also have it out on YouTube. You gentlemen, watch this documentary with your folks. Great content, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was everything pretty much. I want to make sure I touched on everything in regards to this game. Yeah, that was everything in regards to this game, man. In regards to, you know, individuals loving the game, but not realizing the streets don't love them. I can go actually deeper. I can go on a whole, you know, this can actually be a part 2. But I'm just going to keep it at this right now because it was a lot of good gems. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good gems in this live. You know what I mean? And it's much needed, just seeing how many young brothers is getting arrested, seeing how many niggas is getting locked up, popped up. You know, if I could say something, I'm like, bruh, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, Fuck them, bruh. Move around. You feel me? If I could say something to encourage somebody, I'm going to say it. With that being said, peace and blessings to everybody that joined the live. One.